Introducing tonight's starting lineup for the Seawolves. Number 6, Brianna McKenzie. Number 7, Maddie Baker. Number 12, Laura Crippen. Number 14, Ainsley Green. And number 20, Ainsley Allwood. The head coach for the Seawolves is Moriah Genya. Starting lineup for your Mount Allison Mounties. Number 4, Katie Beefy. Number 8, Emma Roberts. Number 10, Caitlin Simon. Number 12, Amelia Mitchell! And number 22, Jillian Mumford! The head coach for your Mount Allison Mounties is Tom Scabar.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, fans of all ages. Welcome to McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University. You're watching ACAA TV, powered by Sports Canada TV. This is ACAA women's basketball. The visitors this afternoon are the UNBSJ Seawolves, facing the host, Mount Allison University Mounties. The Mounties in their home whites, the Seawolves in their traveling darks. This is a game between the third place Mount Allison Mounties and the sixth place UNBSJ Seawolves. These teams have met once before. It was in early November, and the Mounties have prevailed by 24 points, winning 66-42. Katie Feesby drops the first points for the Mounties. There's a tray by the Seawolves. All right, scoreboard is done. Feesby around. Here is Roberts. Roberts driving. Roberts in the paint. She'll go to Samar. Samar up. Samar no. And Samar unable to recover the rebound. It'll be a Seawolves possession. Seawolves lead it by the slimmest of 1 point margins. We are a minute and change into this one. 3-2 Seawolves. Number 12 takes the shot and no, won't drop there for Prikaj. Yes, down the bucket goes for the Mounties. 4-3 the score for the Mounties right now. Prikaj gets it to Green. Green looking. Green has 14 on the clock. Long shot from number 7 is a good one, Maddie Baker. Baker at 4.2 points per game, 6-4 for the Seawolves. Mitchell up, Mitchell short, rebound to Mumford. Mumford up, Mumford no, rebound to Mumford. Mumford no, and Mumford is fouled on the way in. 20 block with the chop, that's Avery Elward, her first, team first. Mumford to the line. Gets the backspin, gets it going good. Mumford has a 76.1% FT percentile. And she gets the next one to go as well. I believe they put the score on the wrong side, Ian. All right, ball goes out. 76.1 FT percentage, and that's number 2 in the league for Jillian Mumford. We're all tied up by the time the math is said and done. Here's Roberts. Roberts to Feasby. Back to Roberts. Roberts took a look. Roberts in the paint. Roberts up. Dropped the rebound to number 20, Avery Allward. And that's number 12, Prakash, coming down in under. And number 14 up. Number 14, 2. Drops it. That is Ashley Green. Ashley Green at 8 points per game. She's the second most effective scorer with the Seawolf women's squad. Feasby to Roberts. Roberts looking. Single digits. Roberts up. Roberts, yes. Layup goes down for the deuce. 8-8 the score. 7:09 to play in the first quarter. Teams feeling each other out. This is number 6. Mackenzie. Check that. It was Baker. Baker no. Rebound to Mitchell. Mitchell finds Feasby. Feasby coming down. Feasby looking. Feasby in Seawolf territory right side. Pushes her way through. In under to Mumford. Mumford to Samar. Samar up. No. Won't drop. Mumford finds the ball. Here is Feasby. Yeah, it's a tray. Some solid fans in the stands this afternoon. Here's number 20. This is Allward. Allward looking. Allward. Number 7 is Baker. Baker, that's broken up, and here comes Roberts. Roberts coming down. Roberts to Feasby. Can't make the pass. Rolls out of bounds. It'll be St. John ball. Prakash will take it. 6:15 left in the first. 11-8. Mounties have a 3-point lead. Coming down the right side is Allward. Allward with it. No, that is check. That is Mackenzie. Mackenzie, the 5 and number 14 tries a long bomb. Green, no good. Okay.
Just 2 shout-outs. You got one here. Amanda Mumford, who would be coming in from Australia. Just make sure I'm live. Yep, Amanda Mumford. Let's go Mounties. And we also have a correction. It's Ainsley Green, not Ashley Green. It's Ainsley.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Number 14. Our apologies for that. We will make sure we get it sorted for the rest of the game.
Appreciated. Ainsley Green indeed. Thank you so much for reaching out. All right. Number 20. There is Allward. Number 3 with it now. That is Cripps. Number 11. No, rolls away. She gets her own rebound, does Bailey Henderson. Henderson in under. And quality deuce from Avery Allward. Long bomb to Feasby. Feasby looking. Feasby in the paint. Black 3 gets the call. Cripps. Her first, team's second. Feasby shoots 25% from the FT stripe. Mounties up by 2. They check that. Up by 3 at 13-10. Stays with the Seawolves. That is number 12. Prakash to inbound the ball. Prakash looking. Number 20, Allward, was a 2-player squeeze. Feasby with the rebound, gets it ahead to Roberts. Roberts looking. Roberts left open. Ball thought about it. 15-10 now, the stretch. Coming down the right side is Henderson. Henderson looking. Henderson finds Prakash. And in under, that's 20. And no, won't go for Avery Allward. Here's Fillmore for the Mounties, the rookie out of Harrison Trimble in Moncton. Feasby driving, Feasby looking, Feasby the outlet to Alexander. Roberts, 9 on the clock. Roberts in the paint, in under. Mumford drops the deuce off the plexi. The lead stretches to 17-10 with 4:14 left. Prakash, no. Mumford to Fillmore. Fillmore turns on the Jets, heads into Seawolf territory, gets it to Mumford. Mumford looking. Mumford to Feasby. Feasby with it. Feasby driving out of the paint. Here's Alexander. Alexander to Fillmore. Single digits on the clock. Roberts in under. Mumford up. Mumford. Yes. Mumford drops the deuce. 19-10 the score. Prakash leads the attack into Mount A territory. The give to Allward. Allward long one. Allward no. And Mumford with the rebound. Mumford to Feasby. Feasby down. Feasby across the center line. Feasby right side. Roberts. The give back to Feasby. Feasby to Roberts. Roberts up. Roberts no. Rebound to number 3. That is Cripps. Thank you, sir. Cripps to Allward. Good idea. Here's number 11. Takes the shot. No. Off the mark. She'll get the rebound and the bucket. Henderson gets the deuce. Feasby down. Feasby to Mumford. Mumford guarded closely. Gets it to Roberts on the outside. Comes in to the paint. Here is Feasby. Feasby driving. Feasby in the paint. Feasby the deuce. Off the glass. 21-12. 9 points to spread. There is Henderson on the far side. Henderson that comes round. That is Prakash. Prakash with it. Drives the paint. Prakash. There's a foul. Go to the line. All right, it's on Fillmore, her first. Team first. Let's see, Prakash shoots 51.5% from the FT stripe. 51.5%. Good one. Prakash looking. Up. No, won't go. Rebound to Alexander. They wrestle for it. Jump ball. And it'll stay with the Seawolves. Number 11 is Henderson. Henderson looking. Henderson with it. Henderson goes cross court. No, off the iron for number 3. There's Albert. Albert with it. Albert looking. Albert driving. Albert to Hemphill. Hemphill to Fillmore. Single digits on the clock. Feasby up. Feasby no. Rebound comes down to number 10. That is Griffin of the Seawolves. Griffin to Prakash. 1:52 left in the quarter. Prakash looking. Prakash over to number 11. That is Henderson. Henderson with it. Henderson driving. Henderson up. Foul on the play. We get a hip check off of Albert, I think, maybe. Let's see. 15 with the chop. Okay, there is her first, team second. Henderson shoots 58.3. Roberts in, Feasby out. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Henderson up. Let's see. Quality shot. Got some backspin. In off the rim. Henderson to drive for the double. Ball up. Ball, yes. Thought about it. 6 the spread now, 21-15. Cripps with the steal. Cripps gets it back. And quality play there from Henderson. Nice give and go. And back comes Fillmore. Fillmore in. Fillmore looking. Fillmore. Here is Hemphill. Hemphill up. Hemphill no. Rebound grabbed by number 11, Henderson. Here is Cripps. Cripps stepped out, and the ball will go to the Mounties, inbounded by Roberts. Mitchell will come in, taking off Alexander. 21-17. Seawolves have come alive in the last few minutes and considerably narrowed the gap. And here comes Roberts. Roberts to Fillmore. Fillmore crosses the big A, 102. Inside a minute to go in the quarter. Mitchell to Fillmore. 14 on the shot clock. In under. Mitchell with it. Mitchell double teamed. Mitchell call it. They go for a jump ball. It'll be Mountie ball. 52.1 seconds, 8 seconds on the shot clock. And there, Ian, is Ainsley Green. Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate the reinforcement when you hear us needing support. There we go. Mitchell for 2. There is number 9. That is Sprague. Sprague to Cripps. Got a foul on the play against number 10. That is Griffin. 12, Mitchell draws the foul. Her first, team third. Griffin is good on that one. She has an 88.9% free throw percentage. Both. Quality number there and proved its value. 23-19. Fillmore to Albert. Albert up, no. Wide of the mark, 18 seconds. Number 9 at speed is Sprague. Sprague finds Cripps. Cripps looking, Cripps down, no, won't go. Knocked out, and it'll be
St. John ball.
St. John ball, thank you.
Yeah, that was out off of Fillmore. And we've got a shout out on our YouTube right now. It's we're sitting in. It's from Marty Silbernagel. Mouthful. Let's go Mounties cheering from Calgary.
Calgary on board. And they dropped the bucket. A four-point lead after one quarter. The Mounties up 23. Oh, check that, a 2-point lead, 23-21. Ian, a seesaw in the same set. Mounties looked like they had put the pedal to the metal, but the Seawolves dug deep and narrowed the gap quite quickly.
Yeah, it started out fairly strong, fairly strong by the Seawolves. They were even in the game really early for the first few minutes, and then Mount A pulled ahead, and since then St. John has turned it around, and they've come back to within 2 points. It's a little less of a spread than we might normally be expecting between these two teams, but I know that Coach Gabar has also been working his bench in a little quicker than usual, because he's got this game today, and then turn around tomorrow morning. They're playing at 11 o'clock here again against St. John, and he just wanted to make sure everybody's still fresh for that. And I think you were mentioning earlier the way things are setting up right now. Mount A is locked into third place, which means they will play the sixth place team next weekend in playoffs, which will in that first round of the playoffs, which will be UNBSJ Seawolves.
So 3 consecutive games, and you've got some stats to look at, Ian.
Yeah.
We've got a few moments remaining, and throughout the game, we'll talk about some of the league leaders in terms of stats. But Thomas Gabar fairly intense as we look at the huddle.
Yeah. Leading scorers in that first quarter for UNBSJ would have been Ainsley Green with 8 points. For Mount Allison, we had Katie Feasby with 9. St. John's shooting percentage was 38.9% from the field. Mount A's was 47.4%, a little more efficient. Rebounding and turnovers and fouls are all about pretty much dead even so far. Nice and quiet on that front.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ian. And as I said, we will keep you abreast of what's shaking.
And the usual shout out from Denny Nazaro up in the mirror sheet. Go Mounties.
Thanks, Denny. Great to have you on board. We're just 9 seconds in. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell coming down the court. Mitchell with it. Mitchell to Feasby. Feasby on the right side. Feasby to Roberts to Feasby once again. Mitchell is there. Here is Feasby. Feasby in the paint. Feasby up. Feasby no. And Godfrey had a handle on it, but look at the speed of Henderson coming down. Won't go. Back it comes. Roberts with it. Roberts looking. Roberts to Mitchell. Cripps. And here's Feasby. Feasby will slow it down. Mitchell. Mitchell looking. Roberts. 12 seconds. Roberts. Here is Godfrey. Godfrey up. Godfrey no. Rebound comes to number 9. That is Sprague. Sprague looking. They wrestle for it. It'll be a Seawolf ball.
And it also looks like they've got 18 seconds on the shot clock. They have 2 seconds to get the ball up over half.
Sprague
Thank
is
you.
there.
There we go. I was wondering why the officials hadn't blown it when the clock hit 16, and then it hit 15. They did. They went, oh, yeah.
There we go. There we go.
That's the situation that players and even some officials will still wind up. They sort of lose track of it. In fact, that they still only have to get the ball up before 18 seconds left on the play clock.
All right, Mitchell. Yep. Here's Roberts. Roberts driving. Roberts looking. Roberts waiting. Roberts. And no. And back comes the number 11. That's Henderson. Henderson and under. Henderson, the give to Sprague. Sprague looking. Sprague no. And Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Here's Feasby. Feasby with it. Feasby driving. 23-21. 2-point lead early in the quarter. No points thus far in the quarter by either team. Hey, we've got a very special shout out to share. A shout out to 14-year-old Ellie Kraft watching the Mounties from Lloydminster, Alberta, cheering on her cousin, Emma Roberts. So, Ellie, great to have you with us out in Lloydminster, Alberta this afternoon. Jump ball going to the Mounties. Here we come. Godfrey, Mitchell up. No, Mitchell gets her own rebound. White ball. All right. Well, let's see. The give to Mitchell. Here's Roberts. No, that is Hanson indeed. Here is Roberts. Roberts up. Roberts down. Oh, textbook, Ian. Textbook.
Roberts and Feasby have both been driving the lane very well and laying up, getting good layups.
Wow, free pass.
Followed by
a free pass to Kate Griffin. Yeah. Griffin says, yeah, sure, no problem, I'll take it. Here's Feasby now. Feasby to Godfrey. Godfrey with it. Godfrey has time. Godfrey, no. Rebound comes down to Hanson. Roberts in the paint. Roberts to Feasby. Feasby up. No, won't go. They try for the jumper. Yes, they get it. It'll be St. John ball. 25-23, 7:21 on the clock. Join us in the chat box on YouTube or Mounties TV at MTA.ca, Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Real-time email is that choice, or the chat box with 7:16 to go in the second quarter. UNBSJ is there. UNBSJ looking. That was Ainsley Green. Up. No. Godfrey with the rebound. Godfrey coming down, brings it down, looking for the opportunity. In under. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell up. Mitchell down. Thank you, Mr. Plexi. 27-23. Cripps coming down the left side. Cripps looking. Cripps drive. Wade. Cripps. Yes. See one, play one as it went off the square. 27-26. 1 point lead for Mount A. Roberts looking. Roberts to Feasby. 13 on the clock. Got a foul.
That one's on Cripps. She was just a little too tight on Mitchell in the high post, and that extra contact is what gave them a call.
All right, Ian, let's tell you that the ACAA championships will be the 28th of February to the 2nd of March at UNBSJ. The women's quarterfinals will be held Friday at 11 and 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. The semis will be Saturday at 1 and 3, and the women's gold medal final Sunday at 1 p.m.
Yeah, and in ACAA women's basketball action earlier today, Mount St. Vincent Mystics beat University of King's College Blue Devils 81-56. Yeah, there we go. There's another game happening later on tonight with Crandall Chargers will be in Fredericton, play St. Thomas Tommies with a 6 o'clock start for that one.
All right, and we were crunching the numbers before, and best case scenario we think is third place for the Mounties, right, Ian?
Yep, and they're pretty much locked into that right now. They can't catch Holland, and Stu can't catch them, and St. John is solidly in sixth. Well, there's Crandall has an outside chance to get ahead of them, but I don't think they will, because I think St. John actually would hold a tie break on them if they wind up coming close, if that gets closer down there.
Yeah, and I think Holland has a tiebreaker on the Mounties, so.
Yeah, that way is, going up, yeah, they do.
Feasby is with it. Feasby looking. Here's Roberts. Roberts up. No, won't go. Pass intended for Griffin is incomplete. Mumford back in after a bit of a break. Godfrey comes out. All right, I think some of the young players on the Mounties teams and some of the names are well known in the history of Mounties. Mounties on Mount Allison, indeed. When you think of McCain, and when you think of Palmer, when you think of Godfrey, some of the names are well known in the history of this institution. Mumford up, Mumford no, rebound of Mumford, Mumford. Perseverance might be Mumford's name, Ian. Yep. 29-26 with 5:45 left in the second.
Yeah, that persistence on the offensive boards is one of the things that makes her one of the top rebounders in the league.
Ainsley Green. Yes, I can confirm she is in fact the league leading offensive rebounder at 3.4. Well done, Ian. Here is Hansen. All around the circle. Freesby up. No. Rebound to Mumford. Mumford push. Mumford up. Mumford took one to the chops. And that will be...
Green came across from the center for help and just made little more contact than she was hoping to do.
Ainsley Green. Number 20 back in, Allward. Mumford up. Nope. 29-26. Shooting her second. That's nothing but Twine on the second shot. Up by 4, 30-26. Calm before the storm in the Central Maritimes this afternoon as we wait for that snow pellet monster to come down the St. Lawrence River Valley towards the Maritime Provinces. Out it comes. Mumford with the rebound. Mumford to Roberts. Roberts to Mumford. Mumford into Seawolf territory. Roberts hits a wall with Ainsley Green's name on it. Her second, team third. Cripps comes out and Prakash is back in. Here is Mitchell. Mitchell, no. Ball goes off of Green and out.
Yeah, good defensive job by Allward on that one to reach in and get a piece of the ball to knock it out of Mitchell's control.
In under to Mumford. Mumford looking. Mumford up. Mumford fouled. Foul on number 20, Allward. Her second, team fourth. And number 15, Ellie Collins is inserted. Mumford, no. Jerry in town this weekend to see his daughter in some of her last games in the uni of the Mounties, at least here on home court. Jerry, a good friend, is heading to Toronto, and then we'll be back. Did go to Toronto and came back.
Yeah, he was down last weekend and got those games and back to TO for work, and then back here for the last home games of the regular season.
Daniel Alexander takes off Mitchell. And our PA guy gets his ers in there. Or ours, whatever you want to say. He talks a lot of pirate, Ian.
A little bit.
Right. And here is Roberts.
Illegal screen set by Mumford.
Samar in, Hansen out. That's her first, team first. 4:01 left in the second frame. 31-26 lead for the Mounties. And this is Prakash. Prakash in under. Griffin up. Griffin down for two. Nice play there by number 10. Quality pass to make it happen. Feasby looking. Feasby to Mumford. Mumford to Roberts. Roberts up. Roberts no. And the rebound taken by Allward. Quality defense. Long bomb. Foul. Hip check, I think, on Roberts as number 7. Baker had an opportunity. 8 with the block. Roberts out. Fillmore in. Maddie Baker, 38.1 her FT percentage, 330. No, won't go. Rebound, no. Quality recovery there by Samar. Salut les amis de Timmins. N'hésitez pas à nous contacter soit par YouTube, soit par notre boîte de courriel mountiestv@mta.ca. Fillmore looking. Fillmore loses it. Fillmore jumps on the ball. Oh my goodness. Doing it, giving it all for the squad, Ian Allen.
Yeah. It's late in the season. Right now, players are fighting, making sure they want it so they can justify being played for minutes when playoffs.
All right. Alexander drops the bucket and she'll go to the buffet for some dessert, Ian. All right. This is Laura Prakash. Griffin. Prakash. We've got 2 Prakashes, so I need to specify which one. Here's Alexander.
Yeah.
Out of bounds by Maddie Baker.
Yeah, Lorena,
thank you.
Prakash. And the other one is Laura and Lorena.
Okay. Samar to Feasby. Feasby with it into Seawolf territory on the left side. Driving, Feasby to Mumford to Fillmore. Single digits on the shot clock. Fillmore can't get it quite high enough, and back comes number 12, Laura Prakash. Shot in under, Griffin up, Griffin down for the deuce. 33-30. Fillmore, there's 2:14 left in the second quarter. Fillmore looking, Fillmore driving, Fillmore to Feasby. Feasby to back. Here is Feasby. No. Mumford in quality place. You see how Mumford's focus was getting to the spot where she could capitalize on the rebound. That was a well-oiled machine we just saw functioning there with 146 and counting. Allward with it. Allward. They jump. Samar has it. A little bit of floor polishing going on as they go for the jump ball. It'll be inbounded by Laura Prakash. Timeout taken by the Seawolves. And Ian, back and forth, moment by moment. The teeter-totter goes up and down, Ian.
Yeah, St. John is playing very good, very strong basketball today. It's good to see. It's nice to see. It's just, even though there's a big gap between 5th and 6th place at the moment in the standings, it still shows you that any of the teams in this league, if they're focused and get everything done that they're being coaches are asking them to do, they're going to be in the game with almost any ball game. And so it's great to see that level of competitiveness from teams that are spread as far apart as they are in the standings right now.
Yes, indeed. And just mark this on the calendar if you're so inclined. The CCAA Women's Nationals will be hosted by St. Thomas University the 12th to the 15th of March. Do check the venue, though. It'll be in the magnificent facility. It is the Richard Curry Center gym at UNB. So a stunning facility. If you've not seen it, it is quite a good spot in its own right.
There we go.
All right, we're back.
You were drifting away on us. Now I know why. The mic drifted away.
Yeah,
it happens. It's all good. All good.
Breaker 19. You got a copy come out? Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
We're good. In under. Prakash. Foul. Looks like Feasby. Prakash will go to the line. That's Laura. 4. Chop.
2 seconds.
Okay. I've been watching people dance. That is an anti-static map, is it, Matt? Is it? Ian, or?
Well, it's sort of not quite. It's almost like a sticky board type of thing.
Okay, you want to enhance the grippiness, maybe?
Well, basically, it pulls off any dirt that's on the bottom of your shoes that will help with create slipping issues. Well, it'll take it off. Is the point. So it just helps with better grip. When we hosted nationals here for men's, we actually had them set up for both teams.
Great, excellent. Okay. Yeah, Prakash not best pleased by her performance at the FT Stripe those moments ago. 35-31, 129 to go. Here's Fillmore. Fillmore to Roberts. Roberts looking back to Fillmore. Fillmore to Mumford. Here's Samar. No, won't go. Mumford had a shot, and here is Griffin down the left side. Griffin looking. Griffin finds Allward. Allward to Prakash. Prakash, top of the paint. Prakash in under. The pass intended for Collins, but they could not connect. 104. Ball must have gone off of Mounty because Prakash will be back there to inbound it. Finds Allward. Allward, yes, it's a deuce. 35-33 just turned into the last minute of the second quarter. Fillmore coming down. Fillmore with it. Fillmore looking.
Mumford called for an illegal screen in there. She's talking with her coach. She didn't think she was moving. I didn't see. I was focused elsewhere on the floor, so I didn't quite see exactly what the movement was. So I could give you a better read on it if I'd seen it.
Yeah.
My apologies for not seeing it.
Mumford comes off. Hempel comes in. Bonus is in effect for the Mounties if there is a foul by UNBSJ. Short for Prakash. Collins. And the ball goes off the Mounties. It will be UNB ball.
Yeah, with 4 fouls on Mount A so far in this quarter, it's actually both. But next foul either way will provide shots, unless it's an offensive team control foul.
Possession stays with St. John. Prakash just moves down the line a little ways. She'll try to inbound it, find a player. She does. Here is Allward. Allward, top of the paint. Allward up. And breaking out with it is Alexander. Alexander to Samar. Samar is there. Samar looking. Samar comes round the corner. Fillmore is there. Fillmore up. Fillmore fouled on the way in.
Now the Seawolves, number 12, Laura Tuck.
Fillmore will go to the line. Let's see how she's looking on the FT stripe numbers. 70%, 70%. That will get marginally better with that additional shot. 36-33, 25.3 on the clock. Action resumes. Score goes up by 1. Inbounded by Alward. Alward to Laura Prakash. Prakash with it. Prakash looking. Prakash driving. Prakash in the paint. Up, down, and steady on for the deuce. 37-35. Mounties looking. 7 seconds. Here is Hempel. Hempel up. Hempel, no. Rebound comes down to Maddie Baker, and there you have it. 37-35 is the score. And it 37-35, and Ian, a 14-14 tie in the second quarter, in direct second quarter scoring.
One thing I'm going to be interested to see when we get the stats up here is the fact that Bailey Henderson, who I believe is one of the top scorers, you mentioned it, top scorers for UNB, has been almost non-existent on the offense at this point so far in this game. So they've managed to keep her shut down, and Avery Allward's another one, tough second-year player, 6-foot player from St. John area that is usually well up in the scoring. She also has very few baskets so far as well.
Yes,
but there are other players like Griffin and Green have both been stepping up. Cripps has been moving the ball as well. It proves the point. She's a fourth year, just showing that she is a fourth-year point guard in this league. She's moving the ball around well. Feasby and my brain is shutting up. Feasby and Fillmore have both been running things fairly solidly in there. Just quick rundown on the scorers for St. John. We now have Kate Griffin leading with 8 points, Ainsley Green with 7, and Bailey Henderson has come up to 6. For Mount A, we have Jillian Mumford with 12, Katie Feasby with 9, and Emma Roberts with 8. Turnovers for the first half were a total of 9 for St. John and 4 for Mount A. Both really nice to see those numbers back down where they really should be for this level of basketball. But the thing is, it's like the last couple of games against two games against St. Thomas last weekend, those turnover numbers were really high because both teams played very aggressive basketball. I think the second game last weekend, after 3 quarters, it was like 19-17 for turnovers. That's not even counting the fourth quarter, which was about the same. Both teams are both shooting a little over 35% from the field. And that covers things pretty well right there.
All right, Ian, thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let you take a little break, doing what needs to be done. Perhaps a walk down the hall, a walk to the fridge. You know what you need. Anyway, after 2 quarters, we're at the half. Mounties 37, UNBSJ Seawolves 35. You're watching ACAA TV, powered by Sports Canada TV. I'm Steve Ridlington for Ian Allen and Ben Hutchard. Jointly and together, we are the Mounties TV crew. Join us in about 12 to 13 minutes' time, but right now, score 37-35, Mounties over the Seawolves at McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University here in Sackville. See you soon. And fans, we're back with you. A game got underway just moments ago. Let's remind you that the Seawolves are coming from the left to the, are running from the left to the right of your screens in their dark unis, and the Mount Olives and Mounties in their home whites are heading back the other way.
Yeah, and just a quick reminder, the leading scorers for St. John would have been too far up screen for me to see. Was Kate Griffin with 8 points. For Mount A was Jillian Mumford with 12, who also had 11 rebounds. So that makes her, she had a double-double in the first half, which is something worth noting anytime.
Absolutely. Ainsley Green takes her third foul, first team foul of the quarter. Mitchell drops it, drops the first. Amelia Mitchell. Yes. Thought about it, Ian. Really thought about it. Here comes UNBSJ. Avery Allward. Allward with it. Allward looking in under to Ainsley Green. Ainsley Green. Ainsley with it. And here is Laura Prakash. Griffin. Griffin up. No.
Ball was still in contact with her hand when the shot clock expired. No basket.
Going to be inbounded by Roberts for Mount A. How's that mic angle? Okay, Ian?
Yep.
Looking good? All right. Feesby with it. Feesby into Seawolf territory. 19 and counting on the shot clock. How about that? Yep. Okay.
It snuck away on you again. I don't know how you keep doing that.
Samar in under to Mitchell. Mitchell, no. Rebound to Green. Green with it. Green, 2. And it comes down the left side. Allward almost lost it. Allward gets it to number 7. That is Baker. Baker to Prakash. Prakash, Laura Prakash. Prakash up. Prakash, yes, it's a tray. 30. Margin is a slim 1 point. Mitchell now. Mitchell to Samar. Samar looking. Going around the perimeter. Samar is there. Samar looking. Underhanded drop. Under pressure. Baker. Long one. Yes. A tray from Green. We're tied at 41. Tit for tat, punch for punch. Going to be an interesting ball game. Roberts. Roberts looking. Mitchell. No, that is Mumford. 4 seconds. Won't go. Green has it. Green to Griffin. Griffin to Baker. Baker driving. Baker in the paint. Baker up. No. Mumford has it. Mumford back quickly the other way. Mumford is there. Mumford looking. Mumford under. No. Batted away. Allward has it. Allward covered by Samar. Gets it ahead. That is Prakash. Prakash in under. Green is there. Green, no. Mitchell, rebound. Gets it to Feesby. Feesby crosses the line. Here's Samar. Feesby with it. Feesby looking. Samar is there. Samar thought about it. Roberts. Mumford shoots. Mumford, no. Rebound to Green. Green to Prakash. Prakash across center. Prakash driving. Prakash steps into the paint. Loses the handle. Samar picks her pocket. Back it comes. Feesby is there. Feesby to Mumford. Mumford driving. Mumford looking. Mumford up. Mumford, no. Rebound, Mitchell.
Blocked by Allward.
Okay, no call.
Oh, just out of bounds. That's all it was.
All right. Hey, here's Mitchell. Mitchell and Mumford. Mumford there. Mumford up. Mumford is fouled. Baker, I believe.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yep. Number 7, Maddie Baker.
Baker with the chop. Here's Alexander. Alexander takes off Mitchell. Godfrey coming in as well. Godfrey takes off Roberts. 6:16 left in the third. We're tied. 41-41. Mumford at the line. Mumford, no. Mumford, yes. Mounties up by 1. Laura Prakash. Prakash coming back. Prakash with it. Prakash loses the handle. Here is Alexander. Alexander to Samar. Salut les amis de Timmins. Si vous êtes à bord. Hello there. 6:04 to play. Green comes out and number 11, Bailey Henderson, back in. Here is Baker. Baker guarded by Godfrey. Godfrey with it. Godfrey to Henderson. Travel.
Yep, just picked up that pivot foot just before she let go. The ball came off her hand. It's got to be has to be the other way around.
Here is Feasby. Feasby looking. Feasby driving. Here is Godfrey. Godfrey looking. Godfrey into Mumford. Mumford to Feasby. Feasby, there's 8 seconds on the clock. And that is picked off by Henderson. Gets it to Griffin ultimately and can't deal with it. And it is number 8, Keely Black. Check that. Lorena Prakash comes in. Takes off Baker. Feasby now. 42-41, the slimmest of leads for the Mounties. Feasby to Mumford. Mumford looking. Mumford, no. Ball intercepted by Lorena Prakash. Mumford. White ball. No, check that. Black ball. Samar comes up. Hempel comes back. Laura Prakash will inbound. In traffic. Griffin. No. Rebound. Up. No. And Alexander.
Fouls on Henderson. She just went a little too aggressive trying to get that offensive board and trying to get the ball away from Alexander, who had good position on that.
Here is Feasby. Feasby coming down the court. 4:51. 16 on the shot clock. Godfrey is there. Godfrey to Feasby. Feasby looking. Feasby.
Travel. Went to pass the ball off and didn't realize the player was covered and wound up dragging the pivot foot. Yeah, Mounties seem a little disjointed at the moment on their offensive sets. I'm sure Coach Scabar is going to look at trying to get them back on track again soon. Definitely not a panic station yet by any means.
Prakash, number 12. Laura in. Finds Henderson. Here is Allward. Allward looking. And the tray. Mounties trail now by 2. The give to Godfrey. Godfrey to Feasby. Godfrey is there. Godfrey up. Godfrey no. Rebound. Well, that is Allward. Allward looking. Allward with it. Allward driving. Allward. Henderson. Henderson pivots. Henderson turns. This is
Lorena Prakash.
Yep. Lorena Prakash.
Jump ball.
Yep. Laura Prakash will inbound it for the Seawolves. Looking for a way in. There is Henderson. No. Rebound to Mumford. Mumford, the lead pass to Hempel. Hempel looking. Hempel to Mumford. Mumford to Feasby. Feasby looking. Godfrey. Yes, it's a deuce. But she ties the ball game. Lorena Prakash now. Looking, gets it to Henderson. Henderson to Allward. Allward short. And Feasby with it. Feasby takes it for a stroll down the right side into Seawolf territory. Here is Hempel. Hempel looking. Hempel driving. Hempel. And Mumford. Mumford up. Mumford no. Rebound. It is Seawolf ball.
And we have another shout out on our Mounties ACAA YouTube channel from Andrea Litzenberger. Go Mounties, number 4, number 22. They love it. She's loving the whole thing from Calgary.
All right, Calgary on.
Feasby and Mumford.
Thanks so much. Short, Alexander. 2:47 left in the third, 44-44. The win by the Mounties over the Seawolves back in early November was a 24-point margin. So a much closer game here than that particular contest. Allward up, no. Mumford with it. Mumford to Feasby. Feasby looking. Feasby controlling. Feasby slowing the pace ever so slightly. And here is the shot in. Alexander driving. Alexander looking. Alexander no. Won't drop. Travel. All right. Mumford out. Fillmore in. Roberts in. Godfrey out. Feasby out. Hempel to inbound. With the change in personnel, Hempel had to make sure for a moment who was indeed out there. Here's Alexander. Alexander looking. Roberts with it. Roberts driving. 8 on the shot clock. Foul. 2 shots. 8 is on Lorena Prakash.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I was actually on a pass because Roberts was trying to pass the ball inside on that rather than take a shot.
There's the give to Mitchell. Mitchell looking. Mitchell. Mitchell with it. Here's Roberts. Roberts driving. Roberts to Mitchell. Fillmore up. Fillmore no. UNBSJ ball. 1:54 to play in the third quarter, 44-44. Much tighter game, perhaps, than some might have thought, Ian Allen.
Definitely much tighter, but it's good ball game. Both teams are making good plays on both ends. They're just ball's not really dropping as much as you would normally see from Mount Allison offense.
Fillmore is there. Fillmore looking. Mitchell driving. Mitchell in the paint. Mitchell. Hempel now. Hempel, no, won't go. They fight for it. Henderson comes up with the rebound. This is Lorena Prakash. Lorena Prakash, coast to coast. No, won't drop. Fillmore rebound. Fillmore using breakout speed into the paint. Roberts is there. Roberts to Hempel. Hempel wants in. 14 on the clock. Mitchell up, Mitchell no. Mitchell loses the rebound to Ainsley Green. Lorena Prakash gets it ahead to Griffin. Griffin looking, Griffin with it, Griffin. Ball will be black ball. Jerry Mumford had a quick touch there, Ian. 52-7.
He's looking a little anxious over there right now, and I can understand that with the score where it is right now, but still a lot of basketball to play.
Yep. Prakash up, Prakash no. Rebound picked up by Henderson. Henderson to Prakash, to Lorena Prakash, to Ainsley Green. Ainsley Green no. Ball is with the Mounties. 34.3 seconds, tied 44. And here is Fillmore. Fillmore with it. Fillmore looking. Fillmore. Wow, that was interesting. I would have.
I'm not sure how that wasn't a foul, but the official had to look in the space in between, so fans are kind of giving that one to the officials at the moment.
Yeah, that is not. Here is Laura Prakash. Stays with the Seawolves. Lorena Prakash to inbound the ball. Give to Griffin. Griffin with it. Griffin looking. Griffin to Henderson. Henderson in under the green. White ball. 5.8 seconds left in the third quarter. Fillmore taking it down the court. 2 seconds. Wow. She was ruffled on the way in. 44-44.
But she was also not really under control herself, so that means that might have been why the officials didn't call that one at all, because she was a little bit out of control, and the contact happened after that. So
9-7 the score in favor of UNBSJ in that quarter. 9-7. That is a fairly low-scoring affair.
Really low, especially for this level. It's just, I don't know, neither team seems to be as fully focused as I would expect them to be for this point of the season. Although, I mean, the game isn't going to make any difference in the standings, but this year both teams know they're going to be seeing the same team, same opponent tomorrow, and then again in first round of playoffs. So you'd think they'd be picking their game up and trying to both teams get as focused as they can and dialed into where they need to be to try and get that playoff win. Get it in their heads already for this point.
Yep, here we go, Ian.
Oh,
quality moves there. Look at that.
Yeah, we're floating through there so far. And that so far at the end of three quarters, leading scorer for St. John is still Ainsley Green. She has 10 points, followed by Kate Griffin with 8. For Mount A, it is still Jillian Mumford with 13, Katie Feasby with 9, and Emma Roberts with 8. Mumford's all the way up to 15 rebounds so far. Leading rebounder for St. John is number 14, Ainsley Green, who's having a really good game. I'm actually kind of surprised that Henderson's numbers aren't as high. She's got 7 rebounds, but only 6 points. Much higher than that normally. Allward, on the other hand, has also been a little quieter. Like, she's shown little spurts. It's nice to see that she's a 6-footer that can actually shoot from outside, is comfortable from shooting outside, and she drained that three-pointer in that quarter. Both teams are sort of right around the 30% mark for shooting from field goals from the field, and that sort of explains the game. The percentages are down considerably from where we normally see them, because we've got St. John at 32% and Mount A at 29.1%, which is normal. They're normally up far closer to 40% or just over at this point in most games. And we're off to the fourth quarter.
Woo-hoo. All right, Feasby with it. Feasby now. Feasby with the ducket. 46-44 Mount is. Here is Sprague. Sprague with it. Sprague to Green. Green with it. Green long distance. Green short. Ball possession to Mount A. It'll be inbounded by Hansen of the Mounties.
Yeah, it was a nice little step back move by Green there, but she just faded a little too much on the release.
Fillmore brings it across into Seawolf territory. Fillmore to Hansen. Hansen looking. Hansen to Feasby. Feasby up. Feasby no. Short. Back come the other way. This is Laura Prakash. And Mumford with the rebound. Back it comes quickly as Hansen. Hansen looking. Hansen. Roberts. Mumford. Fillmore. Fillmore looking. Fillmore still with it. Here is in under. Mumford has an opportunity. Mumford no. Mumford is fouled. And that is a foul on Allward. Mumford will go to the line.
Yeah, Allward just didn't stay vertical enough on that one. She wound up bringing her hands forward. And that's what created the foul, caused the foul.
Her third team first. Mumford makes no mistake. Mumford with it now. Mumford looking. Mumford up. Mumford no. Allward with the rebound. The give to Sprague. Sprague coming down. Sprague gets it a hit to Griffin. Griffin no. Long one from Allward no. Ripples around and out, and defensive rebound to Roberts. Roberts to Hansen. Hansen short. Hansen. It will be UNBSJ ball. 8:37. Mounties up by 3, 47-44. If you're just joining us, we're in the early moments of the fourth quarter. There will be a men's game after this one at or about 6:30. Thank you. And Ian Allen will have the call for you. Ball will be inbounded by UNBSJ. That is Laura Prakash. 8:23 left. 47-44 Mountie. Give to Allward. Allward to Prakash. Prakash to Green. Green. They go around the perimeter. Here's Griffin. This is Sprague. Sprague up. Sprague no. Mumford with the rebound. Rebound to Fillmore. Fillmore at speed down the right side. Fillmore looking. Fillmore driving. Fillmore with it. Fillmore to Roberts. Roberts to Mumford. Mumford to Roberts. And yes, it's a tray. That has to happen more often, Ian. And the 3-point numbers for the Mounties were less than sparkling, if one could say that, in the stats we've seen to date.
One could definitely say that one so far. It's also nice to see the Mountie offense starting to click a little bit better in the fourth quarter. They're finishing on those, which is something we weren't seeing in the second and third quarters a lot, as much as we'd like to see it, and especially the third. But
Roberts, no. Roberts, no. Rebound by the Seawolves. That was Green. Griffin, Green. Green looking. She'll go to Allward. Griffin, no. Short. Rebound to Fillmore. Fillmore looking. Fillmore to Feasby. Feasby on the left side. Feasby to Mumford. Mumford around to Roberts. Roberts at about 4 o'clock. Roberts under. Roberts no. Denied by the taller. And number 20, Allward. Allward to Griffin. Griffin to... And it'll be Mountie ball. Baker coming in and Henderson coming in as Griffin and Prakash. We've got a timeout taken by...
I'm not sure at this point. Didn't catch that one.
Was the Mounties, indeed.
Okay. I didn't see which way the official pointed on that one. So
all right.
We're just trying to sort of figure out, because that out of bounds call, even like the Laura Prakash was a little upset with the official on that one because she thought Fillmore had knocked the ball away from her and out of bounds. From my angle, I tend to agree. From our angle, I would agree with her on that. But I said the official's there; they're in tighter, little bit behind had the player blocking him a little bit, but can't take that away from the official. He's made the call, and that's what everybody has to work with.
All right, Ian Allen, we have said before that the top ranking for the Mounties looks like third when all is said and done. MSVU had a win earlier today that advanced their cause in terms of first place. Holland is all done as well. All right. We're back. Teams are back on the floor. All right, Roberts to Feasby. Mounties are up. It's 50-44 at the moment. Here's Roberts. Roberts looking. Roberts driving. Roberts up. Roberts no. Mumford no. Feasby's got it. Feasby. And here is Fillmore. 10 on the clock. Feasby driving. Feasby looking. Feasby no. Short. Mumford is there. Mumford is fouled on the way in. Green is the perpetrator. Her fourth. Team second. Mumford won't drop. Shooting one. No, won't go. They fight for it. That's Mumford with a jump ball.
Bit of delayed call on that jump ball. Mumford had already ripped the ball away and put the ball down on the floor when he blew the whistle.
Fans.
That's why the fans are giving it to him at the moment, but.
All right. Henderson with it. Henderson looking. 6:12 remain in the fourth quarter. Henderson to Baker. Baker to Henderson. Henderson up. Henderson no. Roberts to Fillmore. Fillmore racing down over the line. Fillmore is there. Fillmore looking. Fillmore continues to drive. This is Roberts. And
No, that was Hansen out to Roberts.
Okay, Hansen to Roberts.
Roberts did the drive and the layup.
Yep, thank you so much, Ian. You combine 8s and 9s and long pigtails, so there you go.
Yeah, ponytails. Yeah, still good. Still long hair makes it difficult to see the numbers some days.
Well, that's my case. Baker steps over the line. Not best pleased is Baker. 52-44.
It looked like she was expecting one of her teammates to basically cut down into the key towards the hoop a bit more than they did.
Mumford comes off. Mitchell goes in. Sprague comes off for UNBSJ. Feasby is there. Feasby looking. Feasby to Fillmore. Fillmore up. Fillmore, yes, it's a deuce. It's a deuce. The spread is 10 now for the Mounties with 5:08 left in the third quarter, or fourth quarter at least.
10-0 run in this quarter so far.
And in under the green. And there's the end of the run, as it were. 8 points the spread now. Mumford driving, 4:50 and counting. Mumford, Fillmore is there. Fillmore looking. Fillmore to Mumford. Yes, we could see the push on Baker. It's a hold. I could see a hand to the small of the back, but never mind.
Yep. Bit of a push on
Albert in.
Yep.
Hansen out. 8 points the spread for the Mounties. They're going to inbound it. The inbound to Mitchell. Mitchell looking. Mitchell with Roberts. Roberts to Mitchell. Mitchell in the paint. Mitchell to Fillmore. Fillmore driving. 6 on the clock. Won't drop. Mitchell rebound. Mitchell down. Off the glass. There's the Swiss Army knife coming out in Amelia Mitchell.
Yep.
Spread back to 10. Allward is there. Allward to Cripps. Cripps looking. Cripps around to Henderson. In under to Allward. Allward up. Allward down for the deuce. 8 points to spread. 4:11. Roberts is there. Roberts with it. Roberts buffeted. There's the word by number 11, Henderson. Fillmore is there. 11 on the clock. Feasby looking. Feasby to Mitchell. Mitchell in the paint. Mitchell looking. Mitchell wants it. Mitchell has it. Mitchell loses it. And Cripps to Henderson. Henderson up. Henderson down. Coast to coast for the deuce. 6 points to spread. Fillmore with it. Fillmore looking. Fillmore to Mitchell. Mitchell to give to Fillmore. Fillmore in. Fillmore double team. It is Mountie ball. 3:26 left. Mounties by 6. Roberts will inbound. Roberts looking. There is Feasby with it. No, loses it. Down comes Henderson. Henderson up. Henderson down for the deuce.
Yeah, Allward and Henderson showing why they're two of the top players on the Seawolves team. Just basically they took over the last 2 minutes and controlled both ends of the court. Henderson especially, solid defense, ran the court well. So it's just, again, Mount Age sort of started getting maybe a little hesitant on some of the passes going inside the key. There was that last one that pushed in. They pushed in. I'm just trying to figure. Would have thought they might have tried to put the ball sort of a little further towards the side of the key and a little deeper, because that way it would have sort of gone over in front of Mitchell to get the ball down close, a little closer to the baseline, because Oliver has a tendency to step up tight and try and come around over top to get to the ball. Do that. Mitchell catches the ball, down, layup in. But it's just little decisions here and there that seem to be making the difference on the Mounties so far, but it's not out of hand for them. There's no question about that. That's Coach Sabar is down there right now. He's just basically going, okay, remember, this is what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
This is what I would like you to do.
Here's the recipe.
Let's go do it.
Okay, Mounties, they're 14 away. They lead by 4. They're in possession, inbounding the ball. Feasby with it. Feasby looking. Feasby down the left side. Feasby to Mumford. Mumford with it. Mumford to Roberts. Roberts looking. Roberts down for 2. Lead is 6. 3 minutes and counting. We're under 3 minutes now. This is Baker. Baker to Green. Green to Allward. Allward covered. Allward, no. Allward with it. Allward. And let's see. Ball is out. Baker, no. Baker for the deuce.
Great smothering defense by the Mounties there, but just ball popped out. Baker took advantage of it.
Mumford looking. Mumford to Roberts. Roberts looking. Roberts to Mumford. Mumford to Feasby. 9 seconds on the clock. Feasby is there. And Feasby has it. Feasby, 13 on the clock. Here is Albert. Albert up. Albert and no. Albert has it. Albert with it. Yep. Albert to Mitchell. 10 seconds on the clock. Roberts looking. Here is Feasby. Feasby, no. It'll be Mountie ball. 154. Mounties up by 4. Roberts to inbound. The tension is getting thicker, Ian. There's the give to Mitchell. Mitchell into Mumford. Mumford has it. Mumford to Albert. Mumford.
Oh, travel.
Costly. 147. Going to be inbounded by a number 3, Cripps.
Yeah, that would be what you could possibly refer to as a rookie mistake. Albert being a first-year player. Just lost focus of what she was doing at that point. Took the extra step before trying to come to a stop. Got called for the travel.
Mounties have possession with 147 left, 58-54. Roberts inbounding. There's the give to Feasby. Feasby looking. Feasby with it. Feasby to Mumford. Mumford to Mitchell. Mitchell, no. And Cripps guarded closely. Cripps. Henderson. It is St. John ball.
St. John ball in the backcourt. They've got 1 second to get the ball over center. So they're pretty much going to have to throw that pass into the front court. Great chase down by Henderson there.
Green, Allward. No, well away, well off the mark. Mountie ball. 58-54, 1:21 to go.
Yeah, the 4-point spread. St. John's definitely putting on a full court press here because they want to get those points, want to get this game leveled up.
Mumford with it. Mumford looking. Mumford to Roberts. Roberts with it. Roberts to Feasby. Feasby in under. Feasby. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell. 7 on the clock. Feasby is there. It'll be Mountie ball.
Knocked out by Baker. There's 4 seconds left on the shot clock.
Not a lot of work. Not a lot of time to work with.
Go up.
Time count 56.5, Ian. 58-54. Going to be inbounded by Baker. Baker guarded by Roberts. Roberts, there's the give to Henderson. Henderson with it. Henderson breaks free. Here is Cripps. Cripps looking. Cripps, no. Cripps to Henderson. Henderson to Allward. Allward looking. Allward loses it. Here is Albert back the other way for the Mounties. Albert with it. Picked up by number 7. Here is Allward. Here is Green. No. Foul. 2 to the line. 22, Mumford with the chop. Her third, team first. This is Green. 57.6, her percentage. And yes, 2 points the gap now. Or check that, 3 points. Two points. Mitchell out. Haynes in. Roberts with the ball. 32.9. Feasby with it. Feasby looking. Feasby.
Great pressure by Cripps. Ball's up.
Haynes. Haynes in under.
Ball is down on the out of bounds, straight on the baseline. So close.
Timeout. 2 points the lead for the Mounties.
Yeah.
20.5.
And also with that time, that was 20 seconds left in the clock, that'll also enable St. John to move the ball up to the front court for the throw-in as well, which I would imagine they will take that option.
And Ian, we've got an early start in the morning. Let's share that. Can you just remind our fans?
Yeah, tomorrow's games, the St. John down here at Mount A, will be starting at 11 a.m. So it's women's game at 11, men's game at 1 o'clock, approximately 1 o'clock. And that time shift is what moved these games earlier. And the whole thing was done because of the weather system moving in that should be hitting sort of mid or late afternoon. That way St. John will have better roads for the travel back to St. John.
All right, we've got some exciting b-ball. What's the recipe from the Mounties' perspective here, Ian? Hold your tight defense.
Yeah, defense. You've got 3 fouls to give if you have to, but you don't want to put them on the line. Is the thing. So if you're going to foul, they want to foul before the player's on the shot.
Baker to inbound. Baker finds Henderson. Henderson to Allward. Allward looking. Allward still with it. Allward in. Allward up. Green for 2. It is tied.
Coach Scabarra just called his last time out. He's going to do the same thing. He'll wind up moving the ball up into the front court. Mounties will have 11.6 seconds to attempt to win this game in regulation.
All right. Not a call I would make. The record. We looked at the numbers coming in, and all credit to both squads, and certainly to the Seawolves for making this one an exciting match.
Yeah, no, definitely not what we were expecting coming in. But as I said, that's why we play the game. Why the games are played, because nothing's really guaranteed until you actually play the game and it gets finished up. St. John's been playing very strong today. Mountie a little inconsistent in the offensive sets. That's been a large part of the difference that's kept this game tight as it is.
We do have a late start in league action as well in
6 o'clock.
Yep, Crandall at St. Thomas.
Yep.
But you and I talked about it. Best case scenario puts Mount Allison in third spot, and they would meet this team in day 1 at the ACAAs.
Yes, that is correct. That's sort of part of the reason why I'm kind of surprised. Like you said, Mount A's been a little bit off their game so far, but can't take anything away from St. John, from the St. John Seawolves. They've been playing a good ball game today. Very good.
Yeah. Roberts fouled. You could see the whiplash from here on number 9.
Yeah, the St. John player. That's going to be Green's
14.
Green's
I'm sorry.
5th foul. Yeah,
Okay,
it'll take the 30 seconds to replace that player who's fouled out. Yeah, the St. John team was sort of calling for. Thought maybe a travel should have been called on Roberts. I don't think it was really close. Green had her hands down and then down in front of her. Roberts came up into them. If it's contact other than on the ball, that's a foul. From here, I think it was just barely before the travel, but it was tight enough that I'm not gonna try and guarantee one way or the other from up here.
72.7% FT shooter.
Anybody heard that thunk? It was my head against the wall behind me. Oh my. And
Yes.
8 seconds left to play. Mounties are up by 1, 59-58. St. John's called a timeout. They will do that to basically get an offensive set that they want to work with, and they'll move it up into the front court for the throw-in.
Wow. Fan got their dollar's worth here, Ian.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget, in around 6:30, Ian Allen will take over the pilot seat and share play-by-play of the men's game with you. There's another game that we've got to.
Yeah. At the start of the quarter, I figured we might be good on a 6:30 start. Not now. It's going to be a few minutes late at best, because we have to guarantee a 20-minute warm-up to both guys' teams.
Yeah, today's triple header of Mount A Sports will be a double header tomorrow, right, guys?
Yep, just basketball tomorrow.
Yeah, all right.
But it's an early start.
Okay. So what have we got? We've got 8 seconds left.
Yep, 8 seconds on the nose.
Okay, Baker to inbound. Griffin with it. 5 seconds. In under, Allward. No. Mounties. Wow. Wow. I used it yesterday, but I'm using it again. A thriller in Sackville, Ian. 59-58. Your thoughts?
Great. St. John played a great ball game today for them. Like, it was good to see them. They had players who wouldn't normally be stepping up on the score sheet as much. Basically kept them in the game in the first half. Second half, Henderson came through. Henderson and Allward both came over and took over a fair amount of play, especially in that fourth. Great showing by them. Mounties might have come across a little flat, it looked like, as far as their offensive sets were concerned, but they stuck with it and they managed to pull out that win.
All right, just looking across the quarter-by-quarter scores, Mounties took the first quarter by 2. The teams tied in the second. UNBSJ took the third by 2, and then the Mounties take the fourth by 1. It could not be closer. Now, UNBSJ, they're not. It didn't help. Regardless, they'll continue at number 6.
Yep.
Mounties will continue at number 3, and there we are. But Ian Allen, a great game all in all. Thank you so much for sharing it. Ben Hutchard was our camera guy. I'm Steve Ridlington. You saw this game on ACAA TV, powered by Sport Canada TV. Final score, once again, Mount Allison Mounties 59, UNBSJ Seawolves 58. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. for a same matchup between these clubs, and we look forward to seeing you then. For all of us on Mounties TV, I'm Steve Riddlington. Final score 59-58, Mount Allison over UNBSJ Seawolves. Thanks for being with us. So long for now.